Mayman, and today I'm here wearing an apron because I'm going to draw something on this plain black shirt with an acrylic paint. So the things we need is a plain black t-shirt or any other kind of color shirts, but it should be better if it is just plain with nothing. And we need an acrylic paint and some brushes, but I have so much brushes now, but I'm not going to use all of them, and something to put your paint on, and that's it. So let's start. First, let's put paint into this file. Oh, this is so hard opening. And as I said before, I'm going to put this paint into my file. And it's silver. It's really pretty and it glows really well. So let's see what brushes I have. So I have thick ones and really thick ones. These are thick ones, and these are more used when we draw it something small. So I don't think I'm going to use it today, but I might use it if I have a mistake and I need to recover it really smoothly and make it someone not notice that there was a mistake. So the first brush I'm going to use is this or this. I'm going to use the brush which is thicker, so I'm going to put it together and see which is thicker. I think these are the same, so I'm just going to use this because this brush is kind of like got to one side because I put it in the wrong way, so I'm going to use this. It's my first time drawing on a shirt, so I need to be really patient. First, I'm going to draw a triangle. I think there was too little paint, so I'm putting some more and really many paints this time. I need to succeed making this t-shirt. And it's kind of fun drawing this, but I think it's kind of hard because if I get wrong, then I can't erase it because it's acrylic. Okay, so I'm going to show you after I may finish a triangle. So I'm going to get back when I am finished with my triangle. I never knew that drawing in a shirt is really hard and needs lots of patience and lots of concentration. This takes really many times than I thought, and I don't know now so I can't think about how much time it will take to finish this whole t-shirt. Okay, so I'm almost done with this triangle and I feel super happy because I was exhausted. And so if I finish this shirt, it might not be good and it might be good and it might be okay, but I don't mind because I'm not a pro at making this. It's my first time and people doesn't always succeed at what they want to do and what they are doing. But having positive minds are always helpful for succeeding. Okay, so I'm done with drawing this triangle, but I need to put some more paint on these parts because it's not sharp. So this time I'm going to use a medium brush and I will need to put some more paint. I think I'm going to use almost all of this paint because this actually needs really much paint. And as I said almost right before, I think I will use almost all of this. I already used so much of this paint, but it's okay because I have white paint and it doesn't all have to be silver. So now I'm going to use this medium brush. Okay, so let's make the edge sharper and put some more paint in where we can see a little bit of black. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so I'm done with this edge. No, I think it's, oh sorry, I think it's not done. Well, now it's done and you can see that this point is sharper than these 2 points. Let's add some more paint on our brush and draw some more at the edge. Okay, so now I'm done with 2 edges. They're really sharp, and then this part, the last edge, needs to be sharp as the other ones too. And I gotta tell you guys that this is really fun. It's not easy, but it's still fun. So I recommend you like drawing on your shirts and wearing it or just keeping it. Now I'm putting some more paint at the part where it looks kind of black. This part of the triangle is kind of black, so I'm going to show you after I make it all silver. Okay, so I'm done with this triangle and I made all the black parts silver and I think it's quite pretty. And so let's draw the line. So the line starts from this part and it ends from the middle of this line. So again, I will going to need patience. Now I already put some paint, but I think I will need some sketch because this line is kind of hard when I draw it, even if I draw it with a pencil. So I'm going to make a short line first to tell where to put silver thick. Okay, so it's this part. So I'm using the brush which is not thick, because if it's not thick, it can, even if you make a mistake, it can get recovered with a thick brush. So, because this brush can hide this part because it's way more thicker. So even if I make a mistake, I can get it better by using the thick brush. So I'm almost done with the sketch too. And I will show you the sketch. Even though it's a sketch, I also used acrylic paint. Okay, so I'm done with the sketch. As you can see here, it's not a thick line, but it's a sketch. So now let's put thick paint on the top of my sketch. And as I did before, I'm going to show you after I finish with drawing the thick line. Okay, so I'm done with drawing the thick line in the middle of this triangle. And as I did on this triangle, I'm also going to use this brush to touch the black parts of the line. So I'm going to put paint. And then, so these parts, like almost at the end of the line, is very black, so I'm going to make it silver. And this line is not a triangle, so I don't need to make it sharper or something. Okay, so I'm done with retouching the line, and now this part is really hard because I need to draw a circle, so it's hard. So I'm also going to do a sketch. And before doing a sketch, I will put some more paint on this file because I used all of the paint I had. Okay, so now let's start sketching a circle. Okay, so I put paint and like the line, the circle is really hard even if I draw it with a pencil or a pen or a color pencil. Oh, so it needs to be... Okay, I made a mistake, but it can be recovered by this thick brush, so it's okay. And so let's start, and I will say the thing I was going to tell you. So the circle needs to be like at this part. Let's start sketching. This circle was always hard for me. Also, I will show you after I finish the sketch. Okay, I'm done with the circle sketch, and I had some help of my mom. And it's okay for me, but there's a little bit of space between this circle and this triangle. I hope it will get blocked by this thick brush. And so let's draw here. Okay, first let's start with this part. I will show you how this is finished right after I finish drawing this circle. So I'm done drawing the circle. There's still kind of a space between the circle and the triangle, but I think it's okay. And I think I succeeded drawing this Deathly Hallows mark. But before that, I will do something I always did while making this. Sorry. I'm done drawing the Deathly Hallows mark, but I will need to do the retouch with this brush again. this part of the circle is kind of black, so I'm going to put paint on those parts. Okay, while retouching, I actually made no space between the circle, and I think I did it, and I think it doesn't seem, I think no one will see that this was kind of a mistake. So I think that means that I did pretty good on making this shirt evenly, because if there's too much paint on one side and too little paint on the other side, it will not look good. So the parts where there are too much paint, like this part and this part, get a little bit of the paint out using a brush like this. Okay, so if I put this brush, like moving it slowly to the front, it can get some paint. And so I'm done with the retouch. Finally done making the Deathly Hallows mark. But I had something I wanted to write on the bottom. So I'm going to write it, the word always. So let's draw it, and I will show you the word after I finish. So see you after I finish with writing. Okay, so I'm done with writing the words and the retouch, and I'm really happy that I finished finally. And you can see on this shirt that one letter S is written in a yellow paint, and I did that because actually I wanted it gold, but I put it yellow because I didn't have gold paint. Okay, so now I'm going to really tell you about why I wrote S in different color. The reason is simple. I wanted it kind of unique, so that's why I put S as a yellow color. This was showing you guys how to make your t-shirt yourself, and to see the final thing. I am really happy, and I think I succeeded on making my own t-shirt. So if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe button, and you can tell me if you on comment if you had made a DIY, so do-it-yourself t-shirts before. So yeah, this is the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, and see you in my next video.